Right. Right. Queen, yeah? I'm trying to do the camera so you can actually see this week. I got it all wrong last week. So there's my queen. These are my Cornish bees. Sorry, these are my Cornish bees. And the reason why I wanted to show you this one is the bees can be very, very productive in just a week. So a brand new frame, this was put in, this is a brand new frame, okay? So what happens is the bees, we took them out the Cornish hive, and there was lots of honeycomb in there, already drawn out. There were capped frames, only partial, but there was lots of honey in there and there's loads of stuff going on already. So I put them into a brand new hive out of that Cornish polynuke, and a lot of the frames are empty. They're just flat sheeted frames like this one, you know, it's not drawn out. So see that this new white honeycomb, that one's not been touched. So the bees, going back to what I say, they're like little laboratories. They don't just necessarily want honey and store honey for food. They use the honey to produce wax. So wax is made out of honey. This beautiful look. So you put a little bit of foundation in to this kind of rolled wax, which is actually made out of honey as well. But this is just wax, and they draw out that pattern into that natural honeycomb shape. So for them to be able to do that, they need forage, nectar. Nectar gets turned into honey when they want to store in it. But this time of year, because there's, you know, it's the start of the season, it's week 2 for me, obviously not for them, but for me. They've drawn all this out. They've drawn this out and made this shape. It's nice clean wax, and there's brood in there. There's eggs. So 3 days. The eggs are laying down. If that's right, let me just get my sheet. It's only over there. I'll be getting told off for all beekeepers out there because I should know this. So you have the queen, the workers, and the drones. So the queen cell, they all start off the same. They're all the same type of bee, but you have a drone are unfertilised, they're male, the workers female, and the queen. So at 3 days they get hatched, they lay down, and then they all get covered up. You know, they get sealed up. The queen and the workers are 8 days, 8 to 9 days. The drones at 10 days, and then the queen hatches at 16 days. So you haven't got long. Once you see a sealed queen cell, that's it. They're gone. You know, that's it. They've already made their mind up. So you've got to take the queen cell out. But the workers are 21 days. The drones are 24 days before they actually hatch out. So the queens just constantly want to lay, and the bees want to constantly provide room to lay. Hence they've dragged this out. So these will be getting capped probably in the next couple of days. So these must be, if they're laying down like that, 5 days possibly. 5 days old. Because that brood will get bigger than that, and that'll get capped. So if I've got all my days and timings wrong, you know, I apologise because I should know that. But the point I'm trying to make out is how quick you need to move on this. You can't hang around, and that's why you need to watch your bees. If they haven't got room to lay, so this one's filled up, there's brood laying down. If they haven't got room to lay, they'll just go. The queen, she needs room to lay. So this, say for instance, if it gets to, at the moment she's got room to lay, but what I do is I'll move one of the empty frames, be it one of these, I'll put this in the middle, so that way they've got work to do. You know, it gives them something to do. They've got to draw the frame out, and then it gives her lots of room to lay. So I may possibly put that in the middle anyway. I think I've just taken this frame out, but you can see, no I haven't. There's going to be lots of bees hatching in the next short period of time. Another new frame. Look, I put this in, an empty frame in, both sides drawn out. So for them to do that, they found a source of nectar. You can see the nectar shining and glistening here. So they instead of storing it, they'll just turn it into wax. Right, I'm going to shut this off.